Hello, everybody. Welcome to the reading sprints for tonight. I thought let's kick off March. Let's start strong. Let's do some reading sprints together. So let me know what you're reading, how far you are into it, if you're enjoying it so far, what you hope to accomplish tonight on the reading sprints, all of that stuff. Let me know in the comments. Let's see who's here. Kim, you're reading Do Not Disturb by A.R. Torrey. I love that trilogy so much. And I read it so many years ago now, like, I don't even know, like maybe 5 years ago. And I remember her saying, like, if readers wanted more, she would do more. I personally wanted her to do more. Hope she still does, maybe someday, but I enjoyed that. Hey, Sabrina, Hook, Line, and Sinker just arrived 20 minutes ago. Oh, that's so great. That's awesome. I also want to read that, but I didn't pre-order it. I have other books I need to concentrate on, but maybe this summer because I really want to read it. I loved the first book. So that's exciting. Yeah, what did she think? I haven't read it. Yeah, I personally loved it. 5 stars from Kim. I think you're either going to like love it or hate it type thing, but I loved it. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, Caroline. Let's see, Kim, that was great to know. So, hi, I hope all is well with you. Hey, Ashley. Good reach, people. Okay. Reading I Must Betray You. Is that historical fiction? Listening to A Slow Fire Burning by Paula Hawkins. I heard that's a slow one. Let me know how you're liking it so far. A Flicker in the Dark. Hi, Helen. I enjoyed A Flicker in the Dark. It wasn't like the most thrilling, the most mystery, like, but if you're just along for the ride, I hope you enjoy it. Reading oldest book on my shelf, Gone Girl. Oh, that's so exciting. I am well, but tired and decompressing from work. Things have been crazy. I am also very busy this week. So yeah, let me know how you guys are. I'm going to do some first chapter reading. Ooh, that's fun. See what you're like in the mood for. Get a taste. Hey, Patty. Hey, everyone listening to. Oh, that's what I'm reading. That's what I'm reading. So I was reading this last night on Jesse's sprints, and I didn't get to read any today. So I'm still on the same spot that I was last night. So I am on page 285 of Finley Donovan Knocks 'Em Dead. Not enjoying it as much as the first book. The first book I rated 4 stars. I'm thinking this one's going to be like around a 3 stars for me, but maybe those last few pages will shock me. We shall see. I also brought some other things to read just in case I finish. Yes, historical fiction, communist Romania, 1989. Interesting. Yeah, I think that author is like historical fiction. That's how I was like, I immediately knew the name. I've never read anything by her, though. Oh, hey, Paul. Ghost Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. Nice. Yeah, Flicker in Her Dark was good. Yeah, it's funny because, like, yeah, you are suspicious of everyone, but, like, it's also, like, there's only so many people it could possibly be, you know? Hey, Taylor. Flicker in the Dark. Nice. Ashley, can't wait to see you read. Yeah. Yeah. The Paris Apartment and reading a finance nonfiction book called Invested by Daniel Town. Nice. Yay, twins. Slow Fire Burning is good so far. I don't think it's slow. Hopefully that doesn't change. Hopefully I didn't jinx you. I promise. I'm sorry. Let's see. Hi, Jennifer. Before and after a true story about the survivors. Oh, that sounds heavy. Is it heavy or is it hopeful? I don't know. I don't know that story, but anytime someone says like a true story and it's about kids, I'm like, so let me know. I'm liking it so far. Very unique and not just like every other thriller, which is fun. Yeah. I've heard about Goodrich people. I've heard like people that are like really enjoying it. And then I've heard people that are like, oh, it's trash. So I'm like, oh no. Oh, Jess, you're like 5 minutes late, if that. Sorry for being late, but I'm ready to read. Good. Let me know what you're reading. Are you still reading what you were reading last night? Although I don't think I ever caught, I think you were like in between books last night. You couldn't decide. That's what it was. Because I was like, what was she reading last night on her own sprints? Hey, Jess. Okay, yeah, no jinxing. Yeah, let me know. Hi, Kim. Well, I was late to your sprint, so even. Anyway, let's go ahead and let me tell you what I'm reading first. Like I said, I'm reading Finley Donovan Knocks 'Em Dead. I'm almost done with that one. And I also have this little novella. It's called Killjoy by Holly Jackson. It's the novella that came out last year for World Book Day. Someone sent this to me. Brenda sent it to me. She reached out to me on my email and was like, I know you're reading the trilogy. Do you want the novella? And I was like, yes. I didn't even know there was a novella. So she sent me this. And actually, it is a novella, but it's the prequel to the whole thing. So I guess it's a novella prequel to the trilogy. I read the first chapter, and it's about Pip getting invited to her friend's 1920s themed murder mystery party, which I'm just going to let all you guys know now. I have never been to a murder mystery party. And if anybody wants to host one and invite me, I'm there because I want to go to one so bad, but I'll read about one for now. So there's that. And then just in case I didn't feel like reading that on the sprints or whatever, I have this, The Girl from the Sea by Molly Knox Ostertag, which is obviously a graphic novel. I think it's a middle grade graphic novel about this girl. At the very beginning, I read like the first few pages or whatever. The art is really pretty, but she lives on an island and she's walking out on this cliff of like rocks where she kind of always goes to like clear her head and stuff like that. And it's raining that night and she slips into the ocean and she thinks, oh my goodness, my life is flashing before my eyes. And then the next thing you know, she's like out back on the rocks. And then this person right here like comes out and was like, oh, and she's like, this must be a dream, and she's really cute, I'm gonna kiss her and make it all romantic. And of course, like, she's real, she's just thinking like she's dead or like it's her imagination or whatever. So I got that one too. I mean, I'm hoping to read all of that this month anyway, so I figured I'll just bring a little sample. And then of course a lot of people chimed in. Hey, Beth. She was all mixed up last night. So I'm going to see what she's reading tonight. It's heavy and hopeful. That's good. The children were sold or illegally adopted, taken from the home's director, Georgia Tannen. That does sound heavy, but how is it hopeful? Oh no, I'm scared of that one. Let's see. Hey, Lena. Hey. Let's see. Kim is right. I don't know if I want to read this right now. Yeah, let me know what you decide. Maybe you can try a chapter. Someone else is doing that. They're reading a couple of first chapters. Yeah, I asked on Instagram like for suggestions for graphic novels, and that was one of the suggestions I got, and I can already tell I'm going to love it just with the little bit that I read. So I'm excited. With my friends all the time. That would be a great. Yes, it was. Okay, I'm there. I'm there, Lena. I'm there. That would be so fun. Post it in the Discord, Lena. Hey Beth, hey Ashley, hey Lena. I love that all my friends. Hello, everyone. That's so nice, Jess. Yeah, everybody's on pins and needles. What's Jess gonna read tonight? Oh, Verity. Hey, Erica. How are you? Let's see. Let's see. Hey, friends. So many people are reading The Paris Apartment. Okay, so the book of the month selections were announced, obviously. The Paris Apartment is one of them. That's what I want my book pick to be. But my birthday was last month in February. And so I reached out to them and said, hey, I'm not using my credit this month. Will you still like acknowledge my birthday credit and like give it to me next month and say, sure, no problem. Just reach out to us once the March picks go live. Reach out to us and let us know that you're going to pick something and that you want your credit to be reinstated. And I reached out to them on the day that the books dropped, and they have still not gotten back to me. I have contacted them on Instagram, 2 different emails. I really want my books because I just feel like if I don't get it taken care of soon, I'm just going to say screw it, and just because I want an add-on, and I want to get my free add-on, but I don't mind paying the $10 because I really do want the Paris apartment and the Book of Cold Cases, and I need them for a project I'm doing. So I'm like, hi, Melissa. I'm reading A Whole Life Tonight by Robert Seth Haler. I don't know what that's about. Tell me what that's about, Melissa. Hey, Bonnie. I like Bonnie B. Is that really your name? It can't be. That's too cute. I'm here to sprint to relieve some stress. Yes. I love your name. I really wish my book of the month. Right? It's hopeful that some have been reunited with biological families after finding out they were legally adopted or legally taken from their bio families, often from aw. Okay. It has hope. Let's see what else. The Paris apartment. I know, but Patty, I can't just do the audiobook. You know me. I'm one of those dull people. And plus, I have to listen to it on my computer, like my desktop computer, because I have an iPhone and it only goes up to 2 times speed, and that's way too slow. I mean, I am frustrated, but like really, like talk about a first world problem, right? Oh, yeah, it's so annoying. Yeah, so I'm going to pick the Paris apartment and get the Book of Accidents. That's my plan. I know. I feel like they have never been good at responding to me, actually. Maybe because they have like a note on my account, like, oh, it's that annoying Gwen person again. Don't respond or something. Because that's weird. It takes me like a week to reach them. And I'm thinking, so it's going to take me a week to reach them. And it's going to take them a week to ship my box and it to make it here. And then I only have 2 weeks to read both of my books. Like, that's not going to work. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Yeah, what would you read if you had your box? Good question. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, only because the audiobook is released and the Book of Cold Cases. Good point, Jess. Good point. Okay, let's get reading. We're gonna read until 8:45 my time. I do have some ambiance, so I will turn that on. Let me get my little 45. There we go. There we go. We're in the greenhouse. We're in our Zen space, and we're going to read to some rain, hopefully, if it stops buffering. Or not. Maybe we're not going to read to the rain. Why? I don't know why it's doing that, but I'll try to figure it out. Okay, guys, let me know how you did. I did really good. I almost finished my book, but I do have a few pages left, like 2 more chapters left, or a chapter and a half, something like that. Let's see. Oh, that's so nice, Beth. I'm sure I'll get it. I just don't know why their customer service isn't better. Yay, reading sprints. Oh, nice. Let me know how you're liking Ugly Love and how you liked Verity. Yes, we need the Zen. Yeah, I'm sorry about the greenhouse. I love that one, but I don't know why it was so weird. Has anyone heard of the book Cain's Jawbone? It is a book of 6 people getting murdered by 6 different murders and is 100 pages, and they are not in order. You have to cut the pages out of the book and put them in the correct order. And if you do it before the end of the year and send it in, you get like $300 or something. That sounds really cool. I saw it today on Carol Marie Beach. I have not heard of that. That sounds so cool, though. Yeah, it does sound wild. She said there are only very few people who have ever put the story together correctly. I love bookish puzzles. It is a really cool idea. Oh, yeah, this is about your book. It's about a gentle soul who lives in a remote mountain village in Austria and the hardships and happy times in his life. It's short and a feel-good read. Aww. 30 pages. 50% of Never Saw Me Coming. Nice. 25 pages before and after, and a third of the way through. Okay, so you went with False Witness. I was wondering which you were going to go with. Ooh, that's good. That's what I think. Ah, very cool. I knew someone was going to say it. Yeah. Cutting a book, I guess it could be stressful to some. Have you ever seen those people, Lena, that like rip big books in half? Like, you know, those big books. They'll like like if it's like a paperback or something, they'll like rip it in half so they can take like half with them and keep the other half for later at home or something. I don't know. I would never, but I could do it if it was like for a puzzle. Yay. Let me know how you're liking it, Emily. Like I said, I'm about a chapter and a half from finishing. But made Mr. Mercedes. Nice. Oh, okay. There. So it has the dotted scissor lines to cut on. That's what I was going to say. It depends on like how the book's made. But I mean, I have destroyed books before. Let's see. 50 pages of Body and Soul Food, which is a cozy mystery that takes place in Seattle in a bookshop and cafe. Oh, that sounds nice. It does sound cozy. I've only read a few like cozy mysteries, but I definitely want to read more. 20-ish pages. Took a snack break with a McFlurry. That sounds so good, Ashley. What kind of a McFlurry did you get? That cracks me up. Oh, yeah. Well, not me, but I used to be like that. And then I was just like, you know what? Why am I not cracking the spine? Especially like if it's one of those really hard paperbacks, or like I did get like a historical fiction that was a mass market paperback. And I was really trying to not crack that spine. But man, once I cracked that spine, I felt freedom in my soul. Let's see. Yeah. Whoa, I have never seen people who rip each page out after they read it. I'm done with that page. Throw away. I'm done with that page. That's hilarious. Eminem, it's delish. Yum. I usually get the Oreo one or the Butterfinger one. I don't know. All of them are good. Let's see. Enjoying it so far. Very similar vibes to the first book. Okay. Okay. I have a little bit of a difference of opinion, but yeah. I can't even imagine. I keep my books in prestige condition. If it arrives from the I call and complain so I can anyone. Whoa. I mean, I've had, you know that? Like I get books, like if I get a book, one time I had the book, like a hardcover book, was creased like bad. And I did return it. I was like, that's not okay. But if it's just like a little bit, I don't care. 25 pages of razor blade tears. Ooh, let me know how you're enjoying it so far. I know it's only 25 pages that you read, but let me know where you are in the book. That was like one of my favorite books of last year. And brother him and he has to put sticky notes in it. Don't crease the pages or break freak you. That is so funny. Ooh, the Shamrock McFlurry. What's in that? I mean, I'm sure it's green or whatever, but like, do they put something in it? Or is it just like a green McFlurry, but then you can get other stuff in it? Didn't they used to have like a Shamrock shake? Or am I thinking of, am I making stuff up? My eyes literally twitching here. People rip out after they read. I know that one is a little harsh. Even even ripping the book in half, I mean, that's kind of harsh. But like, I mean, I dog ear pages all the time. So, And like I said, that mass market paperback, I was just like crack and I felt free after that. Yes. Gives your shelves character. Yeah, like I said, I used to be the same way, Beth. I used to be super anal, and then I was just like, you know what? These are my books. I don't like really loan my books out, so I'm like, who cares what they look like? I mean, I don't purposely trash my books, but I'm not like I dog ear, I highlight, I write in them. If spine gets broken, not usually though. Only if it's like one of those stiff paperbacks, but I try to avoid those at all costs. She's like, leave the sprints. I'm out of here. I am the same way, pristine, or it gets returned. Wow. Man, if I did that, then I probably would never have books because I get a lot of my books online. That's true. I agree with that. That's harsh. I mean, so then I guess at the end of the book, they're done and it's just like the cover of the book and then they're like, okay, that's done. And then throw it away. They should just donate it or something without the ripped pages, of course. I gave someone a book to read and they gave it back with a cracked spine and without, oh yeah, that's not cool. I think if you borrow someone's book, you should pretend like, it's a prized possession. And this is why I don't loan out books, guys. Right. Yeah. Not super damaged. Not like I read it in the bathtub and it like fell in the bath with me or something. Like, not like that. Or I went camping and I left it out in the rain but yeah, little damage. No biggie. Yes. Yeah. And Jessie does lend out her books. I mean, I don't have anybody to lend my books out to also. So that's like a thing. Still picky. Makes me so mad. And books aren't cheap. So I was expected to arrive perfect. Yeah. I like used books too. So 25% in and I'm here. Oh, they're like my iconic duo. I love Ike and Buddy Lee. They were my favorite couple of last year. It's like, they were just friends or whatever. I was like, yes. Yeah. Same 100%. Borrow one of my faves and they never read it and returned it completely ruined. And their kid colored in it. Come on. People are being irresponsible now. Maybe it's a shake. It says it's vanilla with mint flavor. I have chapsticks that are like mint and vanilla flavor. But apparently, in 2020, they did have an Oreo Shamrock McFlurry with mint. Okay, interesting. Okay, sounds good. I would give it a try. Okay, so like I said, I almost finished mine. I have about a chapter and a half left, and then it's not really improving much. Obviously, things are coming to a head, and this is where I'm going to decide my star rating. So that will be on the next sprint. Let's see, my nephew colored in my favorite book. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's just crazy. Wow. Good. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, it is almost 9 o'clock. So I was just going to go ahead and sprint for another 30 minutes. Uh-oh. Did you buy them a new book, or how did you handle that? That's funny. All right, like I said, I'm gonna try the greenhouse again. I don't know what was going on. Oh, there's someone asking for recommendations real quick. She wouldn't let you. Oh, then she probably didn't really care. Let's see. I'm new to the reading world. I'm looking for easy books to read. Any recommendations? Well, we are going to need a lot more information before we can help you out, because there's all different kind of genres. We need a lot more information to be able to help you out, unfortunately. But if my friends in the chat want to help this person navigate the world of books, feel free. But I'm going to go ahead and turn on our ambiance, and we'll get started with the next reading sprint. We're going to go for 30 more minutes. Hopefully I'll finish my book and then start something else as well. All right. And everybody cross their fingers that this greenhouse works this time and it doesn't buffer for some reason. All right. Let's see. All right, how did you guys do that time? I saw that you guys were helping out. That was so nice. So they were saying any new books, like easy books to read, any recommendations. I don't lend, and if Paul wants to read, it depends on the book. Sometimes I make him get the ebook so he doesn't damage mine. That's smart. I can't loan out my books. Other human beings are not allowed to touch my books. Wow. I like thrillers. Okay. That's helpful because we love thrillers here. I only lend to my mom because she's super picky like me, but she doesn't read anyways. Oh, yeah. Behind Closed Doors is a good one. Oh, yeah. You did do that, Ashley. That's perfect. Yeah. Check out Ashley's channel. She's got lots of good thriller recs over there. No Exit, Behind Closed Doors, Verity. Start with the popular ones first. The more thrillers you read, the less likely the silent patient will become one of your favorites. I think A Flicker in the Dark is a good thriller for people getting started in thrillers. That's true. Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. Some authors to check out: Ruth Ware, Riley Sager, Lisa Joel, Samantha Downing, Sherry LaPena. Don't Hate on Silent Patient. I've reread it twice. It still hits. What genres do you like? They said thrillers, so I think that's why everybody's doing thrillers. Silent Patient, Home Before Dark, and enjoyed both. So what I would say, Elizabeth, is if you've read from an author and you enjoyed them and they have other books, check out other books by them, because sometimes the tropes will be different. Sometimes they'll be the same and formulaic, but you'll figure all that out. I don't like super misogynistic thrillers, so you keep it. I'm more into thrillers, and I've tried some romance, but I didn't enjoy them as much. So what I would suggest if you wanted to try like romance is do like something like Verity, that it kind of has a little romance, but it's like, like suspense with some romance. Alex North books too. I haven't read any Alex North myself. Pretty Girls, my Karen Slaughter's my go-to book. Yeah, we talked about that. Try The Arrangement by Kirsten Mocklin. It is easy to read, short, and a fun thriller. Yeah, maybe try some short things. I think, I know I have one on my channel, like short, fast-paced thrillers. Maybe you want to check that out. Yay, I'm glad you guys were able to help. The Cellar by Natasha Preston was also fun to read. Honestly, there are so many out there and so many different subgenres as well. You have to really hone in on what you enjoy. Most people enjoy the mainstream thrillers. You'll notice them everywhere. Yeah. And if you want like more off the beaten path thrillers, that's when you go to Beth's channel, because she'll give you all the not popular thriller recommendations that hit. We have bonded over a book OCD. Like Riley Sager, Ruth Ware, Lucy Foley, Peter Swanson. Get into those and you get a good handful under your belt, and you'll notice you'll start leaning towards one over the other. Very true. Great advice. That's what I think. We sure have. 30 pages. Nice. 40 pages. Very nice. Nearly halfway through. Oh, that's good to hear that it's still kind of living up. Another 17 pages read, and then I made a snack. Everybody's getting their snack on. Didn't make it very far. I'm not super into this book. I'm listening to it. Hope it gets better. I hope it does too. I did manage to finish reading Finley Donovan Knocks 'Em Dead. And yes, I'm going to stay with a 3-star rating. It's good. I didn't like it as much as the other one. And it felt long also, and it shouldn't feel long because it's not long. It's only like 353 pages, but it just kind of felt long, and there was nothing like really pulling me in. I think part of the problem was is that there were so many characters and there was so much happening like all the time. And I was just getting like characters confused and like, I don't know, it was just kind of like a lot to take in. So yes, I finished that, and then I picked up the Killjoy prequel novella and read a couple more chapters of that, and it just makes me want to go to Lena's house and do the murder mystery party because it just sounds fun. And obviously with it being the prequel, and I've already read like the first 2 books in the trilogy, like I know where some characters are then. And they were kind of bringing up the like Andy Bell case and stuff like that. So very interesting. And then inside they have little like the characters, like here was the invitation to the birthday, or here's the invitation to the birthday party. And then they had the like the character that they sent to Pip and the other characters. And then later they had, where is it? Little like your alibi. So I mean, it's actually playing out like a murder mystery. So Lena, let's get on that. Also, I wanted to show you guys that I did order this reading challenge book, and it was funny because we were talking about things coming like messed up. And I think in the front, I mean, you won't be able to see, but there is like a huge crease down this. So I was like, I wonder if they would have returned this. But anyway, it has like a whole bunch of different pockets with like things in it. I don't know. It's like, it's so big. But, and it's all different kinds of reading prompts. I know that, what's her name? Kayla from Books on Lala did like a reading vlog where she did this. And I know like a lot of people have been like showing it on Instagram and, you know, putting it in videos and posting about it on Facebook and all of that. But yeah, I went ahead and got one. And I was wondering, do I want to honestly read the prompt and then open up the thing, or should I just like do whatever and just open it up whenever? Should I just reward myself and say, oh, I finished a book and then I get to open one? Or should I do it like get to open one every single live show that I do? Like, oh, it's a live show, pick which one. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me know what you would do with it. If you would actually like read the prompt and then do it or what. So yeah, I have that and I'm interested in your thoughts. Let's see, where did we leave off on the chat? So yes, I did finish that. Yeah, she's moving through it. She's going to all the reading sprints, and then she's doing reading sprints on Friday. So she's going to get even more reading done. Nice. Soon. I know a murder mystery party would be so fun. That's nice that it reads quickly. Yes, I will help. I will help. Send it back. Yeah, it was interesting. I didn't realize, because I knew about this like way before I saw it anywhere else, because I saw it on was it the publisher's website that I saw it on? I don't know how I saw this early, but before it even released, I knew about it. But I thought it was going to be like a regular size book, and it was going to have like challenges. I thought it was going to be a regular book. I didn't think you were going to like open it and it was going to be like all these envelopes. And it's like huge, you guys. Like here's the size of a regular book. So it's huge. But yeah, so it came in this like huge box and I was like, what is this? And I opened it up and it's very clearly dented right here, but I don't care. Oh my God, return. That reading challenge book looks so fun. It looks so fun. So cute. I've not seen it before. Yep, right back. Drop it off. Open them on live. That's what I was thinking. And I will probably like just do like maybe 1 or 2 and then maybe I could have whoever's watching like say, oh, we want you to open this one or whatever. I'd read the prompt, then open, make them come pick it up. Kayla has a poster where you put a sticker on each book it mentions. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I've seen those before. It is. It's huge. It like won't even fit in the screen somehow unless I like, hold it like way back. Let's see. Okay, let's scratch off the classics you read. Oh, you are? I didn't know that about you, that you're a hoe for the classics. I don't like that many classics, to be honest, but I think that's because I haven't read that many. So maybe that's why. But I feel like sometimes it's just the language. Like I have tried to read Pride and Prejudice like so many times. I love the movies, but to read that, I'm just like, oh, it's so hard. And I've even tried it with like audiobook and that doesn't work. Yeah, but anyway, I was talking about Anne of Green Gables because I read the graphic novel this morning and I loved it. And Anne of Green Gables is one of my favorite classics. And I've only read the first book, like I actually read the book and then I read the graphic novel as well. And I want to get the full 8-book series, but I want a pretty edition of it. I don't want like the mass market paperback, ugly 80s, 70s, whatever those ugly covers are. Don't want those. But there are very few like aesthetic, pretty box sets that have all 8 books because I want them to match, obviously. If I'm going for the 8 books, like it's got to match. So I see pretty editions of like Anne of Green Gables, and I have the Puffin and Bloom edition, and I have seen other pretty editions, but I want them all to match, and I'm searching. So a lot of them have like, oh, the first 3 books or the first 4 books, the first 6 books. And I don't know if it's like a copyright issue because I did see on some like British website, I was just scouring the internet today that they were like, for copyright reasons, they could only do the first 6. And I was like, copyright issues, then why can some people do it and then like some people can't? So I don't understand, but someone find me a pretty box set of Anne of Green Gables. Send me the link because I want to buy it. Yeah, the scratch off poster. That's right. Homeschool, that homeschool life. Yeah, it was so good. I rated it 4 stars because it did do like a little bit of like time jumping when I didn't think was necessary. It had all like the classic funny scenes in it, but I also think it went past Anne of Green Gables, like the actual first book. I think it went a little bit past that. And then there was that one scene with Matthew at the end of the graphic novel that I think could have been a little bit more explored than just like, and we're done. I was like, okay. But yeah, I really did enjoy that. And the artwork was so pretty. Exactly. If I'm buying 8 books, they better be pretty. Exactly. Okay. That's your homework. I love it. Yes, I have not watched. I don't know how many seasons they have now. I think I've only watched the first 2 seasons and maybe started the 3rd season. But after reading that graphic novel today, I was like, I think I might just start at season 1 and start watching again because I actually, the very first time I was introduced to that was like when I was a young child. I watched the old version of it, like on VHS tapes. And it was like the kind where you have to like change um, the tape. So it was like multiple VHS tapes or whatever. And it was me and my sister, and we were staying like the summer with one of my aunts and like my cousins, and her boys went down for like quiet time, nap time or whatever. And as part of our special treat, since we would still do something quiet, she played the Anne of Green Gables, Anne of Avonlea, all of those VHS tapes. And I just like fell in love with it from like a child. So that was pretty cool. So I think I'm going to call it. I don't think, unless you guys want to do another 15-minute sprint, let me know. But also let me know what you think I should do with this. Should I try to do the challenges. Let me read off some of the challenges. I know some of you said you haven't seen it. So this one says read a novella, a short novel, typically under 200 pages. So like if I read this, then I could, open that up and see what was inside. There's like a little thing in all of this, but then also on the back, it kind of spoils some of the things that are in here. Let's see. Find and read a book that is much longer than your usual reads. I mean, am I honestly going to do that, you guys? Write a letter to someone who has influenced your reading life. This could be a parent, a teacher, an author, a bookstore owner, or a friend. It's okay to make it anonymous. Let's see. Read a book in a genre you've never read before. Really? What's a genre that I've never read from before? Ask a family member what book has made a lasting impression on them, and find and read that book. Gift a copy of your favorite book to a friend or family member. Special occasion not required. Read a book published this year, etc. So let me know what you think I should do with that. The VHS nostalgia, yeah. I know, it's crazy. My mother-in-law, me and my husband, we were helping her like clean out like one of the rooms in her house, and she had like a what's it called? I don't even know what's it called. Like the thing you put a VCR. I literally could not think of VCR, you guys. She had a VCR and she wanted us to donate it or whatever. And I was like, is anybody really going to get that? I was like, why don't we just take it just in case I find some throwback VHS tapes? Yeah, I looked on there. I lied. I did not look on eBay. I just Googled it and I was looking and I saw that eBay had some, but they only had like the ones that were, I'll have to look for sure. But I saw like the 4 books or the 6 books. And I'm like, I want the 8 books. So I'll have to check them out. Okay. Anything else before I head out for the night? But it's been so much fun hanging out with you guys tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you got some reading done and we got some hanging out time. So that was cool. All right. I think I'm going to call it. Thank you guys. I hope to see you again soon. Ashley's doing sprints on Friday. And then, Jessie does them on Mondays and I pop in from time to time. So, of course, have a good night, everybody. Okay, yes, do that. All right, bye, guys.